Look, the sun is coming up. It's starting to be colorful again. Just a bit. A smidgen. Where was the way out? It's right above me, isn't it? I don't think I have enough. No. It was right above me, though. I have to take a longer way around. Is that a treasure chest? I think it is. I want it. It is. Oh, a hundy. Made from metal harvested from crashed ships, they have holes punched through the middle where a rope can be slid through for easy and convenient transportation. Nice. I like it. And we're out in the day again. Time to get ready to leave. Where everybody is. Logging in. Hello, Sable. JD's voice echoes strangely through the machine, yet it warms me. Well, Sable, this is it. By the time you hear this, we will have gone. The gliding is a journey that must begin alone. There's a certain nuance lost in transmission, and for that I'm grateful. It'd be far too much to hear the cracks in her voice and not run weepily into her arms to stay forever. But I'm ready, and so I close my eyes and listen. But though you go by yourself, you are not without friends. You are not without family, and you are not without love. These things you will always carry with you as you do your mask. And I know I'm not supposed to do this, but if I were you, I might go and see Utari. They're the machinist at Burnt Oak Station, and among Cizo's closest friends. Utari's a good contact to have on one's gliding, and a fine way to get another machinist badge if you're so inclined. Only a suggestion, though. As for us, I'll send another message once we've returned to the Ewer, so keep an eye on the post boxes and try not to forget us. She takes a long breath, and I forget that things as easy as breathing could ever exist. The world is waiting, Sable. Good luck. Don't forget about the bike, homie. What? Oh! Yo, that's cool. It's not a clunker anymore. Dang, that's rad. Title card. Whee! Baby. Just a bit. This game's pretty. He got very quiet. Fine, go back up one notch. We look, there's stuff way out there. I can't even see it now. far away. Oh god, am I gonna have enough stamina? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, just barely. You got a map, homie? I greet the cartographer shyly, a little cowed by how alone we are up here, and how intimate that sometimes feels, despite it being so much about of my gliding. She responds with what sounds like a warm smile. Hello there, glider. Thanks for taking the time to climb all the way up here. Surveying gets a little lonely sometimes, you know? I tell her I do, given how lonely I could get on the sand sometimes. I hope Seamoon doesn't hear. So then, what is it you need? What's worth a look nearby? She chuckles to herself. Of course! You don't think I'm standing up here for nothing, do you? Have you been to the Great Wind Tower yet? Get up there and you can see for ages. And Burnt Oak Station's close by as well. You'll never guess why it's called that. I think about it, but she goes on before I can shout my prediction. And if you're a fan of insects, there's a gigantic Hercules beetle nest nearby. You know, rumor has it they can lift 100 times their own body weight. Can I help you, glider? Oh. A map and a badge? I'll take both, thank you. Goodbye. Ay, 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 ay. What's that? Just marking places that look interesting. Alright. That'll do for now. Oop. Goodbye. Thanks for the map and the badge. Come on, Seamoon, where'd you go? Mike doesn't give a hoot.
Hello.
What the heck, Bike? Maybe she heard me saying that I was lonely. I was pissed off. What are you doing, Goober? Hey! Hey! What the fuck? Oh, God. She was trying, I guess. Burnt oak. That is indeed a burnt-looking oak. Let's go make some acquaintances. I can't climb that. Uh-oh. Haha! Oh, there's an opening right there. Shit. Well, it worked out. It's a challenge not to view scrappers through quite a romantic lens. As I looked toward my gliding as a child, I pictured myself as a dust-covered traveler, exploring strange, forbidden places and finding strange, forgotten things. A treasure hunter of old and arcane objects. And though I'm certain the grind of sifting through sand and dirt for useful tools and things left over can wear anyone down, I cannot help but weave some thread of my fantasy into the reality of my work. Or the work. Greetings, glider. Name's Alton. I give a bow and introduce myself as Sable. Find much scrap metal out there, Sable? It's been known to happen. Good, good. Alton leans back and looks up at the ceiling thoughtfully. Got a task for you then, if you're up for it. The hesitation in my voice is a product of a gentle intimidation. But I stand up straight and casual enough to seem like I'm up for anything. Alton seems to believe it enough. I need scrap, Sable, and lots of it. And you out there already doing basically nothing. Alton chuckles to himself. Shouldn't say it like that. Gliding's odd, eh? You have nothing to do, so you have everything to do. Wonder if anyone's ever spent their gliding just lying around. I don't know if that counts as a gliding. I say with a smirk, I don't imagine that would count as a gliding, but at the same time I wonder if some people do go out and use the time to simply be with themselves in a safe, reflective space. Would it matter as much as what mask we chose if we found our purpose deep within? Oh no. Should I be doing that? Alton clears his throat and I'm grateful to be shaken free. Anyhow, the task. Let's see if you can understand this one, yeah? It's a bit complex. I tell him I'm ready. Go out, find scrap, bring it to me. What sort of scrap? All of it. Big scrap, little scrap, medium-sized scrap. If it's made of metal and too busted up for anything else, I want it. Think you can handle that? I tell him I'm happy for any reason to explore, and I'll return with everything I find. I say goodbye to Alton. Alright, he just wants all the scrap. Alright, how do I climb up to the Burnt Oak Station proper? Maybe on the other side. Yes, sirree. Oh, a parking spot? For me? Thank you. Wow, look at this bike. Narrow stock fig. The first thing I would ask for when we pass traveling merchants with the Ibexia. My favorite fruit. Interesting. The machinist looks me over. You're late. I've never met you in my life. You would have met me sooner were it not for your delay, but I forgive you. Any friend of Cizo's is instantly beloved, and I take no offense. Perplexed, I wait for them to explain themselves, but they seem to wait for the same. Briefly, I feel a hint of shame, as I remember times I've been late among the Ibexi, things I have slipped up in doing. But I dismiss my doubts, as I recall I have no idea who this strange machinist is. I ask them. My name's Utari. Of immediate relevance to you is that I'm a friend of Cizo. I ask, then, if Cizo alerted them to my impending arrival. Perhaps she looks out for me and sets waypoints and oases along my gliding. A comforting thought. No, it was your hoverbike. I heard it for the first time months ago and felt the shape of its voice. Of her voice, sorry. I tell Utari it was not Seamoon they heard, for Cizo and I only built her a few days hence. They wave their hands at me in a hurried dismissal. Did Cizo teach you so little? The voices of our machines are eternal, more ancient even than their forms. I hear them, as I always have, and yours I thought would revisit me sooner, but here we are. Now let us speak of why you have come. Our needs converge atop the wind tower. Oh, customize bike? I don't think I have options. I got an achievement though. So that's nice. Tell me more about this task. Something has stopped the tower working. I was hours away from going to see it myself, but you and Seamoon came after all. Go there, mend what's broken or soothe what's hurt, and I will give you what you seek. I ask Utari if they know what I seek. I omit that I might not. A direction. I'll be waiting for you. Travel swiftly and safely. Alright. They seem to know, what's going on. Oh, is this, hookah lounge? Oh god, camera. The mask caster sits, unmoving, silent. I can't tell if the mask caster is human or something else. I've heard about mask casters and stories about glidings before. Gliders should collect 3 badges of a set and bring them to the caster, for whom the mask shall be cast. I should look for more badges. Okay. Mask caster. I feel like it's like a tongue twister. I met Aoife, the innkeeper of the camp. What can I do for you? You have any tasks that need doing? Before I can even finish the question, Aoife shouts, "Larval husks!" I repeat the words back to her as a clarification, and she nods. I need some larval husks there. How much do you know about beetles? A little bit. Well, I'm not sure if this is part of that little bit, but larval husks are what gets left behind when the beetle larvae grow. Beautiful, really tough casings. If you don't mind, I'd be grateful you could collect some for me. The type I'm looking for are Hercules beetles. You won't need to go far, but the nest is guarded by the mother beetle. You're gonna have to find a way to get past her. Tell her I'll do my best. Look at this warrior. The guard before me stands tall, her posture shaped by duty, uniform weathered by years. Hello there, young glider. I'm nearly startled by the force of her greeting, but her voice is comforting somehow, warm and welcoming. I greet her with the accidental enthusiasm of a traveler finding a friend. She smiles behind the mask, I think. Always nice to meet a fellow adventurer, especially now. How are you faring so far? The world is big and I feel very small. You say that like it's a bad thing. Isn't it a wonder, the size of it all? That you can spend your whole life wandering and still find more to see? I think about the balled up fabric and smoothed out rock that will make my next pillow and many to come. My neck aches faintly at the thought of how many nights I'll spend this way. It's possible I'm romanticizing it a little. You see, I'm getting ready to leave on my second gliding. She reads the confusion in my silence. Did no one tell me of the second gliding? I suppose it isn't a real second gliding, but it's how I'm thinking about it. A chance to see the world again and how it's changed. I'm an equine guard, you see, or I was an equine guard. As of 3 days ago, I am officially retired. You should have seen the way the others looked at me. There's a laugh in her voice. All of them were so baffled to see me go, telling me how much I'd miss the big city. A few of them even felt sorry for me. Like, what would I do now that my life's purpose is complete? Can you imagine? I try to, but I can barely muster a view of my purpose's start, let alone its end. I shake my head. I said, thank you for all the strange condolences, but tomorrow marks the first time in decades that I'll wake up in the morning and have absolutely no idea what lies ahead, and I've never been more excited. Don't get me wrong. I've loved my work, even through the noise and the trouble of Ecria, but I've spent enough of my life standing around looking hard. It's time to explore. Her glee is infectious. I ask where she'd like to go. I'm heading to the Badlands, I think. I want to see the Bridge of the Betrayed. If you haven't already, you should definitely go and see it yourself. You'll want the northern Badlands, southwest of here. I nod, trying to keep the directions in mind, and Elizabeth gives me a little tap. Maybe I'll see you up there. Nice. Fill out that quest log, baby. Glider, welcome. Come view my wares. What do you have? Beetle bike booster? Oh, bike parts? Interesting. Beetle bike wings. Why the wings? It sounds fun. I don't have enough money for all three, or I'd just buy all three. Tell me about this camp. This is one of many beetle tent stations around Midden, named after that big old burnt tree over there. Not sure what species an oak is, mind. There's plenty of characters passing through here. They're all worth a bother if you're on your gliding. Never know what badges and masks you might pick up. Don't be shy. Chat to the tent owners. Interrogate the machinists and any other people you see walking around. There's also the scrapper's yard just below the big crane over there. There's a lazy scrapper down there who will make finding scraps worth your time. See you soon. Wilmot Glider? What's up with the statue? Ah, you may recognize her. Oana. She was a great herder of many creatures. They say she came from the whale and herded the first of the creature's ancestors we heard today. We teach that keeping your herd near her statues will keep them together, well fed and healthy. What's in the glass vial? Oh, I made this. It's a color palette for a hoverbike inspired by my work as a herder. Here, take some, I insist. I'd be very proud to see you riding a bike with my colors, Sable. We had goats in my clan. Ah, so you're familiar with their temperament. I suppose you're eBay? Say hello to Umar and Jody for me. Whoops. I meant to say see you around. Yeah, I'm gonna put my bike wings on. Oops. So they have better handling but less max speed. That's fine, I think. Wait, where are they? Hey! Where's my wings? Game? Where's my wings, yo? Oh, they're that? They're teeny! They're pathetic! I thought they were gonna be cool. I don't like them anymore. Taking them off. Get these shits out of here. Garbage!